Oh me, oh my. Happy Vlogmas. I have 17 minutes left on this SD card. Whoops. Gonna have to move stuff. Tonight, we're just doing my wind down. It's not even a routine. It's just, let's try to wind down after a long day of work where I'm feeling anxious, burnt out, and tired. I did walk on the treadmill for 75 minutes, 14,698 steps. And right now, I'm going to make an apple pie, a single serving apple pie. I have made this before. This is from the Upbeat and Caling It blog.com. I'll make sure to share her link. I found it on Pinterest a while ago and it is the most delicious recipe, and I'm just craving sweets right now. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna just wind down, read a book, like just get ourselves ready for the night because everything is dying. I still need to make the thumbnail for tomorrow morning's video, but you know what? I'm trying to keep the spirits right for day 11 and just be in the right headspace and be a bright light for people, because I know like when I come to YouTube, that's what I want. What you're gonna need for this single apple pie is you're gonna need some, remember we're gluten-free here, so we're gonna need some gluten-free flour. Back on the stool. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I don't have that. Let's just do butter because I think that's what I did last time too. A tablespoon of dairy-free butter, half teaspoon of pumpkin spice that I think I have. Oh yes, I do. Pumpkin pie spice. I need some cinnamon, vanilla extract, a 1/3 cup of almond milk or any dairy-free milk, a 1/3 cup of baking flour, like I said, a tablespoon of organic cane sugar, but I'm going to use stevia, and then almond milk. Also, I like to use coconut sugar, but I don't have any coconut sugar. So first we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So we're going to first use my little apple core. This is really hard when my fingers all messed up, but we're gonna use this first. And then I'm just gonna chop up the apple, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the pan and saute it. And honestly, this part is my favorite part. I remember when I made it last time, I was like, oh, I could just eat these sauteed apples with this agave and pumpkin pie spice and cinnamon on top. It was way too delicious. So I know it says it requires 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and then of course the actual 3 tablespoons of vegan butter. I really don't want to have so much butter in my food, so I'm still going to do the 3 for the actual crust, but I'm only going to do 1 tablespoon for the filling. Ooh. So I'm going to get that in there for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to put this in the pan with the tablespoon of butter. Now that we're back over here, gonna turn on the small burner on medium, put that tablespoon, and then I'm gonna take the apple that's all sliced up and get it in the pan. And so we're gonna add everything but the almond milk for the filling to the pan. So like I said, I just did a tablespoon of that, but we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of the agave. Or actually, we're gonna be good. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon. Oh, you know what? I'll just add like 1.5. Then we're gonna do our half teaspoon pumpkin spice and half teaspoon of cinnamon. So we're gonna do half teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we're doing half teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice, and then a teaspoon of the vanilla extract. And then it says to let it simmer, or saute on medium heat for about 3 minutes. Then add the almond milk once the mixture comes to a boil. So let's let that come to a boil. So while that is cooking in the pan, I am going to be making the crust, which is the easiest part. So it is 1/3 cup of gluten-free flour, a tablespoon of organic cane sugar, but I'm using stevia. I usually prefer to use coconut sugar, but I'm all out. And then you're gonna need a tablespoon of almond milk or any dairy-free milk, and the 3 tablespoons of melted butter. You're gonna combine this together while also paying attention to the fact that your apples should be boiling by now because it's been 3 whole minutes. You're gonna want to add in the almond milk. So I'm gonna turn that down to 3 so I can add in the almond milk and then let that saute for 7 minutes. And you're gonna set the timer for that and then just let this saute until it turns into a syrup. And then now for the crust, you're just gonna combine all the ingredients in a small little bowl. So this is the dough consistency that you're looking for. All you gotta do now is just wait for those apples to saute, and then we're gonna put it in the ramekin, and then you literally place this on top and create a crust, and we'll do that in just a few minutes. So now I'm gonna work on getting this video uploaded because your girl has goals.
Show them the brand of
Siete, if you don't sponsor me by the end of this. So we sat in bed the other night and ate an entire thing of Siete chips and salsa. I'm trying to lose weight and look what he does. He Uber Eats Siete spicy salsa, Siete mild salsa, and a whole nother bag of chips as I'm making an apple pie. For this video, make sure you guys comment about the thumbnail. If that's anything I'm asking you guys to do, just please comment about thumbnail question that I asked you guys earlier because it would really help a girl out. And like also tell me the YouTube channels that you watch. Like who else do you watch and what do you like about them? I feel like I need to make that like a short so then that way like I can like understand what the girlies like. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I am almost halfway through Vlogmas. I just need to get to day 12 and this is day 11 and I'll be at the halfway point. 25, yeah, 12, 12 is 24. So if we get to day 13, I feel like I've made it over the hump. No, I'm not gonna just make it to day 13. I'm gonna crush it. I have so much stuff on the weekends planned. The week is so hard, but then tomorrow I have the Women in Technology like holiday party that I'm going to. So we'll do that together and I'm doing that with my bestie, but she might have to come late because she has like a client at 5 o'clock, which is okay. Like a girl can network on her own. But now, okay, now that I finished that, that's in the oven for another 35 minutes. I'm gonna go shower, upload this clip, and then hopefully my last clip will be the last thing that I need to upload. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I had to move to my phone because even though I moved stuff from my SD card to my computer, for some reason it's saying that the SD card has no memory. So I'm moving more things over in hopes that that will work. But let me show you what I've been up to in that time. So like I was saying, I had to move a bunch of files. Oh my gosh, and my computer's about to die. I had to move a bunch of files from my SD card because even when I put it back in my camera after I cleared some stuff out, it said that it still had nothing left. So I'm hoping that once all of this moves over, I've got like 58.7 gigs of stuff and I need to plug this in before it dies. Then I can use it tomorrow. And so the apples have finished sauteing. That actually took like probably an extra 10 to 15 minutes. So if you have a stove like mine, I would maybe saute the apples on low, like 3 to 4 for about 30 minutes. And then while all that was happening, I was making tomorrow's thumbnail. And with that, I was like, why don't I ask you guys, my new bestie who watches this video, what type of thumbnails do you like? Like, I feel like I'm trying to do a variety of different thumbnails. As you can see, I'm really trying to play with different ideas of like creativity and things like that. And so I think this time, like, see where I had like 3 photos here, and so this time for tomorrow I'm gonna do 4 photos and do like a bake with me video. And then you guys tell me what kind of thumbnails in the comments. Please tell me what kind of thumbnails make you want to click. I just want to know from other people, because for me, I feel like I click on things similar to what I make, so I could be biased and you could like something completely different. Either way, let me go get the tripod for my phone and we'll put together the rest of this apple pie. So now here's the easy part, is we're going to take the apples that we just sauteed and put them in the ramekin. I might have too much apple, but we're gonna just stuff it in here. That is so good. Now we're gonna take this little, oh my god. Guys, I let it sit out for too long. My bad. This is what happens when I multitask. Let's hope that I can form this back into a ball of dough. And then what you're gonna do is literally, you could probably roll it out, but I'm just flattening it in my hand to make the crust of my single serving apple pie. And what I want to do is like go around on the edges and do like how you would for an actual apple pie. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, it came out so cute. And then what I'm going to do is actually put this on a little tray. So just like a small cookie sheet, just so that way if it like overflows, it doesn't overflow into my oven. So the recipe says to put this in the oven for 25 minutes, but if I can remember correctly, the last time I baked this, it took a lot longer for the crust to actually cook. In at least my oven, I don't know. Things always take so much longer in my oven than my stove, so I'm gonna try 45 minutes and I'll check it halfway through. I'm gonna decompress. I'm probably gonna get a book to read and try and figure out this whole thing. Oh, and I need to get tomorrow's video uploaded. So we'll do that together. Let's hopefully hope by the time after a shower that the SD card is cleared and it'll let me record more. Okay, yes, I'm wearing the same pajamas as yesterday. I just took the ramekin out and I can never tell what is like dough that is like still doughy and done compared to like what's uncooked. I think uncooked means like it comes out sticking to the knife. I don't know. I have a fear of undercooked dough. That and undercooked chicken. I don't know. Maybe like 5 more minutes just to be sure. Either way, the crust part just gets so good. She's done. Look at her. It took a little over an hour and I'm still awake at 11:06 and I gotta be in office tomorrow. But you know what I did? I turned on a Medea Christmas because I needed the laughs. One of my favorite Christmas movies. I hope this vlog brought you some joy, comfort, or anything in any type of way. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Done. Bye.